So, Dr. Delgado, can you just describe for me what it was like when you went down and actually saw the wreck of the Titanic?
Seeing Titanic for the first time, I think for everyone, is an amazing experience, because what happens is you get this sense of something you've read about, you've heard about, you've seen in movies, and suddenly there it is. And it's not just a story, it's not just a film clip, it's the real ship. And down there in this very surreal environment of depth and darkness and cold and isolation, your attention is focused intensely on the ship. And as you begin to look at the areas of the ship, as you explore it, what comes to mind is, in each and every place, for me in particular, the human stories associated with it, as well as the compelling and fascinating effects of time and of the wrecking event itself, all of which make this a unique ghost town, museum, laboratory, and memorial and graveyard. And at every step of the way, I found myself awed, excited, saddened, a play of emotions that stay with you long after you make that 2.5-hour ride back up to the surface, back to the land of air and light. You think about it, and for many of us, there are times when you close your eyes or you open them in the middle of a dark night and you still see Titanic.
Now, just even to get to that site, I mean, I think it was a very courageous move on the part of the scientists and the people who just went down to try and uncover the secrets. I think that probably even puts into perspective, like, just what it took to get there, what it would be like, the immensity of the occasion for the people who actually went down.
The setting where Titanic is, those kilometers down in the North Atlantic, is an extreme environment. Going there is akin to taking a trip to the moon in some ways. It's a voyage in inner space, in a capsule, sealed in with 2 other human beings, falling for 2.5 hours, spending your time down there on battery power alone, untethered, unconnected to the surface, and then rising again, because you have the limit of battery, warmth, such as it is, and air, to come back. And it's a reminder that when the ship tore apart, and as it fell, with those who were still in it and those who were dragged down in the water column, the effects of that fall, of the changes in pressure, the impact with the seabed, all of which is still played out in that wreck site. You see the impact craters, you can see where people came to rest. And even though nearly a century has passed, you have this compelling, powerful, overwhelming understanding of what forces were at play and what really did happen that night, which is a huge, magnificent ship, a floating community full of people like you and me, suddenly, slowly, inexorably sinking, and then at the final moment, in this drawn-out tragedy, tearing apart violently and coming to rest on the seabed, so that the wreck of Titanic is more than just a nearly intact bow. It looks like a plane crash down there when you map it out, and it is powerful and sad and awe-inspiring.
Thank you. Fabulous. Thanks so much.
You bet.
Thank you.